Good afternoon from Mobile, back in the truck. From all accounts, this puppy's fixed. Let's talk about what was wrong. Well, now that that's figured out, just had an interesting little scenario happen. As I was looking down between the truck, not that you can see it, but when I was looking down between the truck, I could see little puffs of smoke. And I thought, not quite what I expected to see. I've got an AC line that runs right over top of the exhaust pipe. According to him, seeing steam, not smoke. I don't smell diesel, so I think the repairs are done. I'm gonna chalk it to king. I'm gonna chalk it up to a successful repair. So, what it turns out to be, and I'll try putting it up here in the corner so you can see. Turns out to be there was a crossover pipe between the DPF and the SCR. That crossover pipe, I've had one gasket replaced on the SCR side, but on the DPF side, it was gone. There wasn't even a gasket there. So now, we're all set. I'm gonna get this trailer shored up. I'm gonna get hightail my butt down the road and look for a load. We ain't done yet. We're talking about trucking. So why don't we talk today about this industry? What's so good about trucking? But a lot of people ask that question. Ton of different answers on the internet. Everybody's got their own take about what's so good about trucking. Some say it's freedom. Others say it's independence, financial independence. I say something different. I say trucking is passion. To me, it's a passion. Don't click out of the video yet. I'm going somewhere with this. Stick around and see why. Got my first license at 17. Driven cars, tow trucks, big rigs, and everything in between. You find a sense of peace when you do something you love. There's no ifs, no ands, no maybes. You know you're passionate about something when you drive your family crazy. Passion starts inside and works its way out. Instills a sense of assertiveness and cancels any doubt. It makes you want to change the world, make it a better place. For me, my passion is my saving grace. Three hours later, we are parked in the Oasis parking lot over here in Robertsdale, right where all this began. Letting the truck run, checking out underneath, making sure that there's no smoke. I got no codes. I think I'm good to go. So what's great about trucking? Well, I mentioned earlier, I'm passionate. There's a lot of different things about trucking that most people don't think about. You've got local jobs, regional jobs, you've got over-the-road jobs, you got flatbed, you got reefer, you got specialized. And I mean, if you sit at a truck stop and look at a fuel island for any length of time, you'll understand what I'm talking about. That red truck is reefer. That yellow truck is a cattle hauler. Then you got the covered hauler. right there in a gray truck. Now the question is, which one's for you? Which one makes money? There's no way that I could jump into that yellow truck and do the job that man does. No way. I couldn't deal with that. I've found what I think is a segment of trucking that works for me. But I enjoy what I do, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I've also had a sense of satisfaction from creating something unique, something that basically helps improve my job and the industry that I'm in. This goes back to when I was driving taxi. I was not only a taxi driver, but I worked through the company at multiple positions. I was kind of a jack of all trades, all over the place. Dispatcher, I worked doing mechanic work. I worked in several other departments in the overall business that the man ran. So what makes me passionate about trucking is the idea that I can positively influence everyone else around me. Now, I use YouTube for that. If I can contribute to someone else's day in a positive way, I'm gonna look for a way to do that. And I enjoy that. I feel like the best way to train people is doing this. And the beauty of it is I can train people, give them my experiences, my beliefs, and I don't have to have that face to face. If I had to put up with myself for 24 hours, I'd run. I'll be honest with you. I'm a pain in the ass. I like to constantly learn things. And trust me when I tell you, in this business, there's never a shortage of things to learn. You never have a dull moment. We play a vital role in everything that goes on, not only in the local area that you live in, but nationwide. Were it not for trucks, a lot of manufacturing facilities, stores, countless businesses could not survive. As I continually end my videos, I say, without trucks, you get it yourself. And there's truth to that. But I'm honored to be part of that. I like being part of the mechanism that keeps everyone together. And if there's a way I can positively influence that, I'm all for it. Back as early as my days in the taxi business, I always enjoyed moving around. My ultimate joy, though, was in getting behind the wheel and going places. You get to go places, you get to meet people, you get to interact with different people, see different cultures. There's so much you can do behind the wheel of a car or a truck that you can't do when you're stuck in an office and all you've got is that telephone. I see myself as an average Joe, but I've also been told I have a way with words. Like Albert Einstein once said, I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. I can get along with that. So long as you can itch that curiosity, you'll always be moving forward. And if you're curious about trucking, check out this inspiring playlist right here. Till the wheels turn and we earn, remember, that's trucking.